Guys, welcome back to another Vlogtober episode. Today I'm giving you the results of my buy sell trade appointment. Sorry I didn't post a video yesterday. I was not feeling well. I feel better today, so I just couldn't get a video out. But today I wanted to give you the results of my buy sell trade appointment. I'm going to link the previous video here. Pulled two of the garment bags behind me to take to a vintage shop, specifically Space City Vintage, who I'm friends with Zach Vargas, the owner. I messaged him on Instagram and asked him, because I have met with Zach before, like when I've been vending. He's always mentioned like, hey, if you have anything to sell, feel free to message me. So I finally reached out and took him up on the offer and was like, hey, I have these items. Are you interested? We set up an appointment to meet on Sunday, and I took about 20 items. I took an IKEA bag full of items, and he ended up picking 13 items from my bag. So from 20 items, he picked out about 13. And mind you, there was some condition issues with my items, but some of the good stuff that he took a Mexican circle skirt, he took a knit dress, and he took some Hawaiian shirts that I had, men's Hawaiian shirts, some Wrangler shirts, some more valuable than others, but I feel like some of them did have condition issues. Mexican circle skirt, for example, had some sequins missing. The knit dress I feel like was in excellent condition, and he offered me $300 in cash for everything, and I went ahead and accepted because I needed quick cash. And I know for a fact that if I would have taken these items to another consignment shop such as Crossroads or Buffalo Exchange, I would have gotten 30% of that. So they would have probably offered me like $80 or something. So taking it to specifically a vintage shop, you're not going to get the market value of the piece because you're reselling it to a resale shop. So they're obviously going to mark it up to make their profit, which I completely understand because I do the exact same thing. So I'm more than happy with those $300 because I needed the cash. And it was like $300 that I made in 30 minutes, and what it took me to drive out to LA and meet with him, and he gave me the cash immediately. So thank you so much to Zach for just being a lifeline that I could reach out to when I needed some quick cash and just to build a connection with. He let me know, he's like, if you ever come across this and that, feel free to reach out to me anytime, and I feel comfortable reaching out to him. So I guess go over some of the things he didn't take, and I know that, again, these are for condition issues. Like this is just like a 1950 circle skirt, and it is missing the button here on the side zipper. This Hawaiian shirt he did not take because there is some staining, and I completely overlooked that, so he didn't take that one. This is a Wrangler shirt. He didn't take this one, but he did take another Wrangler shirt that was like long sleeve, more like cowboy looking style. So maybe it was just like an aesthetic issue. He liked the long sleeve over this one. This one's another, he only took a handful of my men's pieces. He mostly took the women's, but this is another Wrangler shirt. Again, I think it's more because it's maybe like more like an 80s style than the other one that he took was like a more like 70s cowboy style. This one was vintage reproduction. He didn't take this one, and it's just a simple navy blue skirt. So I'll probably list this in my Poshmark. Well, I'm going to list all of this in my Poshmark closet. And then this is another men's shirt that he did not take. And it's just like a random no brand men's button shirt. So I will go ahead and wash this. And this will be my next batch of items that I photograph and list to Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy. So that's kind of like what I'm going through. I'm not planning on selling a lot of my vintage this way. I mean, it was just like a small little sacrifice to get some quick cash. And but yeah, I'm starting to go through this closet and start listing. So those are the first items that are going up. Surely I'll start listing these bags here. So maybe I can do a series there, like I can unbag one of my garment bags and we can go through it, and then once the listing is active, you can immediately go into my closet and make a purchase if you're interested. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I guess the moral of the story is maybe to reach out to a vintage shop near you if you have true vintage 60s, 70s, mid-century items. Build a relationship with the shop to know the shop manager, the owners, and let them know if they're looking for anything specific. Vintage shops are always looking for connections and just ways to shop. But also just don't show up randomly with bags and bags of stuff and expect them to buy stuff. Please be respectful. Build a relationship with them and ask them prior to showing up if they're even interested in purchasing. It is a little different than selling at a buy sell trade shop such as Buffalo Exchange and Crossroads. You can't just show up with bags and bags of stuff. You really do need to build a relationship and, you know, go through the proper avenues of contacting them beforehand, maybe showing them a preview, and then setting up an appointment. And even when I set up an appointment, he was like, well, I was afraid you were going to bring bags of stuff. And I was like, no, I think I'm self-aware enough to know not to bring you 20 bags of stuff. Like, I'm just going to bring you this stuff first. And also, it's a way for you to test the waters and get a sample of how much they're going to offer you. So just a few tips and tricks for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.